Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. Today I am going to do a complete room transformation without spending any money. It's going to be an extreme clean, declutter, and organize. I feel like Rory's toys are all over our house. She has like 10 play areas going on, and I want to take everything, declutter it, get a bunch of stuff to donate, and condense it into one play space for her up in our loft area. And I challenged myself to take on this project without spending any money. So I'm going to shop within our house. I'm going to get creative. And I hope that this will inspire you guys to tackle some of those cluttered spots in your home without feeling like you have to spend a ton of money on organization products. So I hope you get some great ideas from this video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started.
Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want.
The first area that I knew I had to focus on first was all of our books. We are so fortunate that we have all of these books. My mom is a former reading teacher, and her whole career was a part of literacy. And so she has always made sure that we have been well supplied with books for our kids. But I have been holding on to a lot of these board books for far too long. All three of our children have outgrown them. For anybody new, we have an 11-year-old son named Charlie, a 9-year-old son named Liam, and our youngest is 6, and that's our daughter Rory. And she even has moved beyond the board books. She is almost done with her kindergarten years, so she is reading. It is so crazy, that transformation in kindergarten, when they go from barely knowing all of their letters to full-blown readers by the end of the year. Thank you to all the amazing teachers out there. But so she's honestly just beyond the board books, and I think I've been holding on to them because they hold such memories for me. I was feeling so many emotions as I was going through these books, which I know sounds silly, but I'm sure there are some parents out there that can relate to that. The books, your favorite books that you like to read to them at night when they're little, and you see that book and you just think about all those nights, and then you think about how quickly time has gone by and how you feel like they were just born yesterday, and all of a sudden you have one that's about to go into middle school. So although I felt a roller coaster of emotions as I was going through these books, I really tried to focus on the fact that we are not using them. And although they all hold wonderful memories, they need to be memories for other people now, and I need to pass them on so that people can have them and use them, and they're not being wasted on our bookshelves. And I will go through, I'm kind of being a little savage right now, going through and just putting a ton of board books in laundry baskets and boxes, but I will go through them one more time before we give them away, just to make sure special ones, keep a handful of them that really hold those deep memories, and I'm just going to put them in the attic and save them for if I'm lucky enough to have grandkids one day in the far off future. Maybe I can pass them on to them. So I'm not saying you have to get rid of every single thing that holds a memory. I just think be really selective about it so that we're not cluttering up our homes too much. But obviously those things that mean the most to you, hold on to those. And I think my plan with all of these, the kids have been wanting to do some type of a yard sale situation. And so I think I'm going to let them set up a table in our driveway, and we'll have all the books out and maybe charge 10 cents per book, something ridiculously low where we're pretty much just giving them away, but my kids can feel like they're having their own little sale. So I think that's kind of the plan right now. And then anything that we don't sell for, 5 or 10 cents, I'm just going to donate them after that and just let people come and just grab what they want. But I think knowing that they're going to go to good homes is always my motivation. And I hope that helps motivate you as well, because at the end of the day, they are only things, and we have our memories, we have our family, and that's what matters. And getting rid of the clutter made such a difference in my mental health, and so I'm sure it will help you as well. And so I do encourage you to go through those things. And if you are someone who's kind of new to decluttering and organizing, I have tons of videos. I have an entire playlist just on decluttering and organizing that I will link for you guys in this video, because believe me, I understand how overwhelming it can feel. And so I definitely offer a lot of tips and tricks for you, and just really encouragement. I think that's the most important thing, is just support, encouragement when we're taking on things that are new and challenging.
Closer, I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now.
All right, the next mission is to go through the play tent and kind of organize and declutter some of the stuff that we have in there. Rory has already gone through all of her stuffed animals with me, and she chose the ones that meant the most to her to hold on to. So it's going to seem like a lot of them, but imagine about 4 times the amount of stuffed animals, because we have condensed them by a ton. She just loves her stuffies. We actually call them lovies. And then goals for this play tent are to pull everything out, figure out what I want to keep as far as pillows, because what I've started to do are any accent pillows that we've had throughout our home that I kind of put away for different seasons. I've just been throwing them in there, and I really want to clean it out because Rory loves to do sleepovers inside of her tent. It's a little treat that she looks forward to sometimes on the weekends. We'll get it all cozy in there for her, and she'll sleep in there instead of in her room, and she feels like it is just the coolest thing ever, which I love. They're only little but for so long, so if this is something that brings her joy, I have no problem with her sleeping in a play tent. I did take a comforter and fold it up and put it at the bottom. You can kind of see it. It's a cream color just to make it a little more comfortable for her. But I also remember as a kid, I do sleepovers in a sleeping bag just on a hard floor, and I was totally fine. Now, in my adult days, I would probably pay for that for days afterwards. It's funny how our bodies adapt as we get older, right? Or I should say how our bodies do not adapt as we get older. I also want to explain why I'm doing a play area for Rory and not the boys. The boys have definitely started to want to be in the basement more with their friends, and we've seen now where the boys are all in the basement with their friends and Rory doesn't necessarily have a place to go with her friends. And so we thought the loft area would be perfect. We can separate the boys and the girls by 2 floors. It keeps the peace in our house, and I am all about doing whatever keeps the peace.
I wanna lay in your arms, come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna.
All right, I just came up with an idea. Instead of ordering new pillow covers for all of the pillows that we have for in here, I'm just gonna use all of our winter pillowcases that we had on our couch pillows and our screened-in porch pillows. They're just a faux fur cream color. They're cozy. I feel like they're perfect for a playroom environment. So I'm gonna put these on. I don't think I have enough. We'll have to see as we go, and we'll just get as many pillows covered as we can. And then we have some fun decorative pillows that we've had for a really long time. Target dollar spot probably 3 or 4 years ago, so they have fared pretty well. And so we're just gonna stick with what we already have and just arrange some in here in the play tent and then some up on the reading bench.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason. The reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution.
Pretty good. We only had 2 left over. I was gonna put this in one, but I think this is perfect on its own. So now let's just kind of figure out where we want to put all of the pillows. Okay, we have to talk through something really quickly. For all of my type A perfectionist symmetrical people out there like me, our window is not in the center of the wall. It's just the way that it had to be because of the layout of the front of our house. But the bench is obviously centered. So do I take the pillows and center them under the window, or do I do it in the middle of the bench? I'm leaning towards bench. But do you see my dilemma here? What would you do?
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure about myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. You were making me so sure in a heartbeat. All of my doubts disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying a sentence. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
Okay, now that we have this room ready to go, next step I want to go down to Rory's playroom. I want to bring up all the things that I know she wants to keep. I'm going to bring up the rainbow rug that's on the floor and put it on top of this rug. I think it'll fit perfectly on top. We'll check. She wants to keep her pink table and chairs so she can have tea parties, of course. So we'll bring that up. She wants to keep her Barbie house, so we'll bring that up here and just all of her Barbie accessories. And I'll just kind of take a look and see what else is down there. A lot of the stuff down there she has outgrown, so we'll be adding it to our next donation pile. And then I want to go into the office and grab her activity cards that we made a couple weeks ago together. I'm going to move those up here as well, since she'll have her table here. It's a perfect little area for her to sit and do her activities. And then I think we're kind of condensing 3 areas of the house into one, and it feels really good. I want to hang up some pictures. I feel like a pro after my last video, if you guys watched that 2 videos ago when we did that. So I've got to figure out the placement of the house because I don't want it to be cluttered. So the whole point of this is to downsize and declutter and organize it in a way where Rory is still having her own space to play and have all the things that she wants to play with, but not have it be out of control. We're gonna find a balance.
I know it isn't logical. That's something that you do.
I think they're actually the same size. So I'm gonna roll this one up, take it down to the basement, and then this will be the rug for up here. Good plan. After thinking about it for a little bit, I decided I'm not going to take her activity carts and bring them upstairs because there's things like Play-Doh and kinetic sand on there and paint, and I just don't think it would be the best decision to give her full access to that, especially because at night, that's when her like inner artist always comes out, and I can just picture her painting in her room and just hot mess express all over the place. And so I'm just gonna try to be just a little more controlling with those types of things and have them downstairs where we can kind of know when she's doing them. I am all about kids and their being independent with all of their stuff. But when it comes to things that are going to lead to a bigger mess, I'd like to just contain the chaos a little bit, if you know what I mean.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in my story smoking, catching my breath. I can feel my skin burning. You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes. Oh, you got me looped about it. You and me, you got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote.
I thought it'd be really dusty back there. I don't see any dust. That's a miracle. All right, I'm going to call myself out a little bit and make fun of myself. So I was trying to be super legit and use measuring tape and a balanced leveler. What, I don't even know the technical term, but the thing with the bubble that tells you if you're putting your pictures up level. And I was trying to do some mom math with the calculator on my phone to just try to do these perfect measurements for these picture frames. But then I realized there's an electrical outlet dead center in that wall on that. So all I had to do was take the middle frame and put it where, like, right above where the outlet was. And it was a perfect match. So I spent all that time when I could have just looked at the wall and realized this. So I will absolutely call myself out for that. And I also want to tell you guys, I'm so excited. Stephen and I figured out how we're going to use the room that used to be Rory's playroom. It's just this teeny tiny room in the back of our basement. And so at first it was supposed to be an office for us, but then we quickly realized it was not going to be large enough for Stephen and I to both be in there. So then we made it a playroom for Rory. And honestly, it was just too small for that too. And so I think what we're going to do, we're going to get a walking pad and a standing desk. And it's going to be like our active office where we can, when I do video editing, it takes me hours and I'm just sitting and I'm not somebody who likes to sit all day. So I'm excited for this, but we don't know which one to get. So if you are somebody who has a walking pad and a desk, like a tall desk that you put above it, let me know your recommendations. I'm a little nervous because it's not a treadmill. So they're not as high quality as treadmills, but I don't want to commit to a treadmill. They're way more expensive. They weigh like 20,000 pounds. I'm exaggerating, but they are super heavy if you've ever tried to move one. So I like the idea of just the 40-pound walking pad, but I have no experience with them. So if you have one, let me know what your thoughts are and if you have any recommendations.
Sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Blow my mind with a warning. You dug in deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't help myself falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget. You got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes. Oh, you got me looped about it. You and me got me losing sleep. I'm in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
It is so big. I was hoping to fit it here, but it is so massive. I think I'm gonna put it over there. But also, to the Barbie creators, why does it have to be so big? I think we're setting unrealistic expectations about a future home for children. Scale it down a little bit. Maybe like the Barbie tiny dream house. Just a thought.
I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do? When the flames going high with my bad patience, I hate it always falls on you.
plan for toy storage to try to have something with a lid so that Annie doesn't have full access to all of Rory's toys. So I have all of these. We've had these for a while, and I'm thinking, this is really big. These are all from Target, I believe. And then you can kind of close the lid, and the lid has a little bit of weight to it, so I don't think Annie's nose can pop that up. I'll keep you updated. But we have that, and then I think I'm gonna take these bins and just put them inside and fill them with stuff, and then that way, when Rory wants to take out like her Barbie accessories or certain things, she can just lift the bin out, play with it, and then put the bin back in. Speaking of Annie, somebody heard her name. You're not gonna eat the Barbie stuff, are you? She said she's gonna try. Enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm going to be doing a complete room makeover on Charlie's room and the boys' bathroom. Have a great week. Bye!